Yo, what's up? It's your favorite Samoan Barkeep here. I'm drinking every bottle on the bar tonight. I finally got my hands on the Evan Williams 250th Anniversary Single Barrel. Thanks for coming back to the channel. I'm Tolly, your favorite Samoan Barkeep, and I'm still drinking every bottle on the bar. Tonight, we got one of my favorite lines. This is from the Evan Williams Single Barrel Vintage line, and this is the Commemorative America 250th Anniversary. All right, well, you know how much it helps when you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already done that, please do that. And then hit me in the comments. What are your thoughts on this Evan Williams Single Barrel Vintage Bourbon? You like these? You like the low proof one? You like the higher proof ones? Let me know in the comments. So, they have the regular shelfer that is the Evan Williams Single Barrel Vintage, which is an annual release. It comes out at about 86 proof. Can you see that one on the bar? Yeah, you can see that one. We got one right up here. So that one was put in oak in 2000 and I don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyways, it's over there. That's like a $30 bottle. It's a great low proofer for me. One of my favorites to drink in the summertime. Hot day, little ice. Not too complex, but just great flavor for 86 proof. So for this bad boy, they took that 86 proof single barrel vintage and they jacked it up to 117.76 proof. So, in the little hang tag here, to celebrate America's semi-quincentennial, we selected 250 barrels bottled at 117.76 proof in honor of this momentous occasion. Evan Williams became Kentucky's first licensed distiller in 1783, the very year America formalized its independence with the end of the Revolutionary War. Blah, blah, blah. But anyways, so this is the 250th Anniversary Commemorative Evan Williams Single Barrel Vintage Bourbon. This one was barreled in 2018 December and bottled March of 2026. Puts it at 7 years and a couple months old. Again, 117.76 proof. This just recently landed in Washington at Total Wine. Total Wine price was $45 plus hell tax, which puts you at about $53 out the door. And the research that I did showed the MSRP is about $40, so only a small upcharge at Total Wine, but then the hell tax kind of hell tax added on top of that. So I think paid a little bit more for this. I had to get it shipped to me. I think it ended up being about $60. But I got to throw it in a box with a bunch of other stuff I was getting sent to me anyways. So I paid a little bit more. But that's what happens when you got to get stuff shipped out to you. So Evan Williams Single Barrel Vintage Bourbon, 7-year-old, 117.76 proof. Let's see what we think. All right, on the color, not too dark. It's about a nice amber color. On the nose, I'm getting caramel. I'm getting toasted oak. Get a little bit of ethanol on that. And then I'm getting like a green apple on the nose. A little tart apple. I don't get that too often on whiskey, so that's interesting. Let's check it out. Here we go. First two things that hit me right off the bat is a blast of caramel and cherry. It's a touch medicinal, but not too much, but a little bit of that medicinal cherryness, or that medicinal cherry, sorry. And then tons and tons of that caramel. Get a nice amount of spice. A little hint of that nuttiness I get out of Heaven Hill. Not a ton, just a hint. The heat is nice. Give you a nice heat. That 117 is a nice bump up from the normal 86 proof. So this is what I've always been asking for, is to just give us one of these with a little bit higher proof. They do a number of special editions of this single barrel vintage throughout the year. They usually do a single barrel special version for the Kentucky Derby. I've yet to get a hold of one of those. They did like a 10-year anniversary one, I think. So they've done a couple of different spin-offs on this. And this is my first time trying one. And yeah, if I can find another one of those, I'm going to grab it because that is delightful. Yeah, so I just get tons and tons of that cherry and caramel, a little spice. Whew, nice finish for cheap bottle, $40, $50 bottles, what it's supposed to be at MSRP. You got a nice long lingering finish that's giving you that oak. And then I'm getting hints of that cherry and the caramel too. So, man, MSRP, that is a buy. I'm not going to pay secondary for that. I mean, it's not going for that much anyways. It's like $70 on secondary. So if you can't find it and you like this profile, the Evan Williams Single Barrel Vintage, I mean, it's freaking nice. That's a nice bottle right there. If I find another one, I'll probably grab a backup to put in the vault, because this is just a kicked up version of one of my favorite cheap bottles. So that is a delightful pour. Nice amount of flavor. That proof is perfect, and the price is right. Definitely pick up yourself a bottle of that. All right, well, that's going to do it for this one. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Cheers. Oh, that's so good.